Hey folks, welcome to our Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. I'm so excited. This is like my favorite game in the world.
I mean, I know they like remodified everything for Xbox controls. The Game Boy in there is a little weird.
Yeah, the Xbox controls are slightly interesting because you have no Z trigger, which you'll find out shortly. But
I mean, that's a Game Boy.
that is exactly a Game Boy.
Yeah, we got some exposition.
It's wonderful too. Now, Joe's never played this game,
Yeah,
and I'm really upset
yeah,
about that.
yeah,
Like forever.
yeah.
So Joe's gonna play the whole time, and
Cool.
I'm gonna sit here and watch and be an ass and just
A
critique.
Naughty Nancy.
Naughty Nancy. I don't think that's her name though.
This is our protagonist, right?
Yeah, this is your playable character.
Oh, cool.
And actually, you play as the pot. You play as... So that's one element that a lot of people find really annoying about this game. Yeah, and interestingly enough, they take the samples for this from other spots in the game. So, or in some cases, like for example, like the bloop 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 part is probably just like an underwater sound effect, and it just fucking plays it over and over again. Something like that. It's the most evident with Mumbo's sound.
And Grunty's voice is just someone punching a cat over and over.
Yeah, pretty much. She's she is a witch, and I like how it had to load right there.
Yeah, that was a nice little freeze frame as the pot was still blinking.
The other cute little element here is that every little thing has eyes to it. It's like so adorable. It just makes you feel good.
There aren't many people in this demographic.
No,
That sentence doesn't make sense, but whatever.
you know, it happens. So pretty much, if you haven't played the game, which you should all have, or I'm judging you hard, is that Gruntilda's like, I'm the hottest bitch in this place, and Dingpot's like, Scooby, I don't think so, and shows her Tootie. So that's where we're at right now. And Tootie's waiting for lazy ass Banjo to get up.
I'm just listening to all the beautiful voices right now.
They're something else, aren't they?
That sounds like maybe someone coughing into a kazoo.
We'll have to try that out at some point
Yeah.
and see if we can't replicate that way.
Tootie sounds like someone like just burning her finger on the stove over and over again.
I was just gonna say it sounds like she's getting hurt. It's like, pretty much. Like if you don't like the Gruntilda sound, oh man, she talks at you through the whole freaking game. It's incredible. Like you're just like mind your business, and then there's Grunty just randomly in the lair, like this. I also feel like this sounds like it's a little bit worse than it is. Because you can't see any of it. You can't see her getting taken away or anything like that.
By movie logic, she's dead, but not really.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you don't see them die, they're not dead.
That's actually an excellent point.
That's how it works.
Never thought about that before.
Yep.
That's a pretty beastly laugh, isn't it?
That's a pretty long laugh. I expected it to end a couple seconds. All right, so how do I?
What do I need to win?
I'm not locking on to enemies. I'm not,
You're not.
Where's my first person mode?
Where's my sidearm?
Right bumper should be grenade. No. All right.
Nice part is that should you elect to do it, it kind of teaches you along the way. So right now, all you can do is crouch and jump, and you kind of unlock moves as you learn them.
That seems neat.
Yeah.
All right. Ah, you can jump.
You in fact can jump.
I'm learning that there are a few buttons that do anything at the moment.
Yep. So this guy, he just pops in and out. He's like those little moles in my backyard that just are everywhere.
That actually sounds like a sped up version of the Donkey Kong Country, the big guys who you could only hit with Donkey Kong, or maybe it'd blow up with the TNT barrels, that would like you'd like hit them and then laugh into the big. And it actually sounds like that sped up. I mean, they're both rare. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe something.
It does a little bit now that you mention it. Yeah.
Also, by movie logic, since you saw Bubbles for none of this, he's obviously an accomplice.
Bottles.
Bottles.
And
Bubbles,
he is
Bottles.
he is obviously an accomplice.
I mean, things happened. 2D's gone, and he was there, but you never saw his involvement or lack thereof, and he seems to be pretty safe.
I mean, he can just kind of he can just come and go as he pleases, you know. All right, so this is if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Because I know nothing about this game.
Pretty much. It makes me so sad.
That I know nothing about the game.
Yeah, because like I said, it's one of my. It's probably my favorite console. Well, either this or Halo.
Oh, I know. It's very close. It's a very thin line between Banjo-Kazooie and Halo.
It is. You know, same genre, pretty much the same plot, right? That's a joke.
I remember that when this game came out, I was like, "Oh, it's like Mario 64," which it is, but not.
Kind of.
And that's kind of associated. I'm like, oh, Rare made their own Mario 64, and I guess I just didn't give it much credence because of that. But I never really had the opportunity to play it anyway.
It's really a lot different from it. So pretty much any of those molehills, if you go and
I hear if I press X next to them, he'll give me some knowledge.
He'll give you some knowledge. This one's the most useless thing ever.
All right, what's the? Okay.
So yeah, so in the N64 version, those camera controls are they're on the C buttons.
Oh, see, up, down, left, right.
Yeah, so instead of doing that, they're just on the analog stick, which is kind of nice. And you can, you know, I always like, because you could do this in Mario 64 too, right? Where you could just like kind of keep the camera behind you if you held the button.
I think that actually may have been one of the like things that didn't have where. Yeah, it never had anything like this, like a constant thing. You're sometimes at the mercy of it, and then you can move it around, but sometimes it would just be like, no, this one's like a full camera. Now, if you're behind a wall, does it let you do it?
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah,
kind of. It kind of snaps around.
That is actually kind of trippy. So it doesn't let the camera clip, but...
No, the camera's still got to be
I think that's the thing with Mario, because it would clip, but it wouldn't let you sometimes, even though it was clipping anyway.
Gotcha.
I feel like I've made a huge mistake by accepting this tutorial.
I mean, kind of, but like these actually like you see moves and you get to learn what the moves do because it's not. I mean, it's you could figure it out if you play with it enough. But yeah, he kind of just kind of goes through it and helps you out learning the mechanics. I mean, if you ever watched a playthrough, like people just use these moves organically, but like when you're first playing the game, I don't know that you necessarily think to do all these things. But another cool element I like about the game is that you end up learning moves as you go.
What they say? How do the big?
Oh, this one's the crouch jump.
Oh, the crouch jump. That's
yes.
a very Mario 64 thing.
Yes, and it does get you to pretty high places. And you know, obviously you'll be using that quite a bit. Oh yeah, first collectible of like 1,500 in the game, right?
Now it just sounds like Animal Crossing characters talking. I was expecting like some little like the town theme to be playing behind them.
Now, or you could say that Animal Crossing characters sound like these guys.
Oh.
So close, yet so far. The only thing I don't like about the tutorial is that it is gonna make you probably hit every molehill before it lets you.
That is my downfall.
Pretty much.
This is a very deceptive double jump too. It's kind of like a float more than a double jump.
Yeah, it really is like, and pretty much if you hit right on the edge.
You can do a running backflip. All right. I was gonna see if you could do the Mario 64 long jump.
Can you hit B yet to swim underwater, or has he not taught you that?
Apparently not.
No, he hasn't. Or I guess it would be X. Oh, fuck, I don't remember.
that's wacky.
Yeah.
That's the running.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things to this. In Mumbo's Mountain, the first level, you learn a pretty nice ability that you end up using everywhere. As far as running goes, pretty much can run a lot faster. Climbing trees like a boss.
I think they would play too closer. That's pretty useful.
Yes. Quite.
Ah, there's a Hakomb down there.
There's a Hakomb. Honeycomb comb. So yeah, you start with 5 little Jaundy Mans.
Jaundy Mans, yeah.
Honeycombs. Yeah, sorry, couldn't think of the word fast enough. And you just kind of you can increase them by finding those throughout the levels. And if you can guess, Spiral Mountain has exactly the amount that you need to up your health by 1.
Oh. And I'm glad they gave these rocks personalities and eyes, so we wouldn't murder them.
Yeah, pretty much. Like everything has eyes, like of some sort. It's pretty. It's either adorable or horrifying or just anywhere on the spectrum in between.
Yeah.
Also, if you read what Kazooie's saying, Kazooie's just pretty much being a little bitch, just the entire time. You know, like Banjo's like, "Oh, thanks for the help. I really appreciate it." And Kazooie's like, "I'm gonna use this shit on you next." Whatever. Jam jars, I think she said last time.
Jam jars.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Bottle boy.
Bottle boy. Plenty of activities. Plenty of names to
There's
be called.
Topper. Topper even has a name.
They all have names.
Oh, wait,
I think it's a running one. Oh no, this is the standing punch.
Standing X?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna be quite honest. You're gonna use this move once in the whole game.
Really? Just because it's so slow?
Yeah, like what are you gonna like? Oh, let me get right up next to this enemy and just
this
punch
is a
him.
lot faster.
Yeah. Here's another one. This might be yeah. Oh, they make you do them twice.
Apparently.
That's wacky. Well, this one's named Ball. B-A-W-L.
No, I got. I did. Oh, I expected myself to fail that time.
No, I did. You just nailed it.
Bullseye. One more on the third time.
Kazooie's feeling sick. Oh god, all this rolling. Rat-a-tat-rat. That sounds like a generic move name.
Either that or another Donkey Kong level.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this and Donkey Kong 64, like,
Oh yeah.
they're so similar. Have you played that game?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then perfect. So it's kind of like the same, you know.
Yeah. The same feel at least.
Yeah.
Alright. Am I
I think there's 2 more molehills or maybe 1 more molehill.
I see that. We got enemies now.
Yeah, now you know how to kill them. I love that. Pretty much.
Alright, is it we're going with water? Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
Ooh, it'll get my fur wet too. To swim underwater, press X to dive. Give it a try. Yep, you've learned all the basic moves.
Yay.
Woo!
Yay.